Hello, and welcome here. Pause for a moment, if you will, and simply allow the gentle quietude to settle around you, a soft balm for the weariness that so many of us carry, often unspoken, often hidden beneath layers of persistent effort. Have you ever found yourself caught in a relentless current of striving, pushing, and doing, convinced that sheer willpower and ceaseless hard work are the only compass points to it? Perhaps you've poured your heart and soul into every endeavor, only to find a persistent whisper of emptiness, a lingering sense of being adrift, or a profound bewilderment about why, despite all your diligent efforts, true peace seems to remain just beyond your grasp. You might be navigating difficult relationships, feeling lost in the labyrinth of daily expectations, or simply longing for a deeper connection to your own spirit. If these feelings resonate even faintly, know that you are not alone. This moment, this space is for you. It's an invitation to explore a truth often overshadowed by the clamor of the world, a truth that holds the key to profound transformation. It is the understanding that what truly reshapes your destiny, what truly illuminates your path, isn't solely the monumental effort you expend, but rather the quiet, deliberate, and often not just the grand, life-altering decisions, but the countless small, tender choices you make, moment by moment, breath by breath. These are the threads that weave the rich tapestry of your existence. So, let us embark on this gentle exploration together as we uncover the subtle yet immense power residing within your hands, within your heart. It is the power to choose, consider. First, the external lens. We are taught from the earliest moments to look outward for validation, for direction, for the very definition of success. You are so often encouraged to measure your worth against the achievements of others, to seek approval in the eyes of the crowd, to mold yourself into a shape prescribed by societal norms. This is a choice, though often an unconscious one, to grant external voices the authority over your inner truth. Yet true liberation begins when you choose to reclaim that authority. You are not a reflection in another's mirror, you are the source of your own light. When you choose to step back from the frantic race for external applause, you begin to hear the quiet rhythm of your own heart. This is not about withdrawing from the world, but about anchoring yourself more deeply within it, from a place of inner clarity rather than outer demand. Every time you choose to acknowledge your own inner voice over the cacophony of external expectations, you are actively reshaping the trajectory of your life, steering it closer to authenticity. You are so quick to absorb the narratives presented to you, whether by family, friends, media, or even the subtle currents of cultural conditioning. These narratives, often well-meaning, can become invisible cages, limiting your perception of what is possible, what is desirable, or even what is right for you. But you possess the profound capacity to question these stories, to examine their truth, and to ultimately choose which narratives you will allow to guide your spirit. This act of discernment, this quiet rebellion against unexamined beliefs, is a powerful choice. It is choosing to be the author of your own story rather than merely a character in someone else's. Imagine the immense freedom that blooms when you gently release the need to conform, not in defiance but in true alignment with your soul's unique song. This choice sets your spirit free to explore uncharted territories within yourself. The burden of living up to others' expectations is a heavy one, isn't it? It is like carrying an invisible weight. This burden saps your energy, dims your light, and often leads to a profound sense of self-betrayal. Yet, you have the power to lay that burden down. This is not an act of selfishness, but an act of self-preservation, an honoring of your own finite energy and infinite spirit. Choosing to release the chains of expectation means choosing your own peace, your own joy, and your own path, even when it diverges from what others. It means understanding that your worth is intrinsic, not contingent upon the approval of others. This gentle unburdening is a powerful choice that allows your true self to breathe, to expand, and to flourish in its own beautiful way. You are constantly bombarded by images of what success should look like, what happiness should entail, what an ideal life demands. This relentless comparison can erode your sense of contentment, leaving you. Yet, you have the choice to withdraw from this exhausting cycle. You can choose to turn your gaze inward, to cultivate an appreciation for your own unique journey, your own gifts, your own pace. Choosing not to compare your sunrise to another's sunset is a radical act of self-love. It is choosing to celebrate your own unfolding, your own quiet victories, your own authentic beauty. This choice fosters a profound sense of gratitude for what is, rather than a longing for what isn't, freeing your spirit from the constant tyranny of external benchmarks. Consider the quiet courage it takes to forge your own path, to walk away from the well-trodden road simply because it doesn't resonate with your soul. The fear of judgment, of being misunderstood, of standing out, can be a potent deterrent, causing you to shrink. But in every moment you are presented with a choice, to succumb to that fear or to gently, yet firmly, choose authenticity. Choosing authenticity means honoring your convictions, expressing your true feelings, and pursuing what genuinely excites your spirit, even if it deviates from the mainstream. It is a choice to live from a place of integrity, aligning your actions with your deepest values. This choice, it is a declaration to the universe that you are ready to live your truth fearlessly and fully. If these words resonate with the quiet stirrings within your own heart, consider subscribing to this channel. Your presence helps these messages of peace and empowerment reach more souls seeking solace and guidance. The exhaustion of living for others, of perpetually tending to external demands while your own inner garden withers, is a silent. You might find yourself giving until there is little left for your own nourishment, your own replenishment. This continuous outpouring without conscious refilling is not sustainable, and it ultimately leads to burnout and resentment. But you have the profound choice to shift this pattern. You can choose to nurture your own well-being, to set gentle but firm boundaries, to say no when your spirit truly needs rest, and to say yes to the activities that genuinely replenish your soul. This is not an act of selfishness. It is an act of sacred self-care. Choosing to nourish your inner self is a foundational choice that allows you to show up more fully, more authentically, and more joyfully. It is choosing to honor your own vital energy. Beneath the layers of expectation, the echoes of external voices, and the static of daily distractions, there is a quiet whisper, a gentle knowing within you. This is the voice of your true self, your intuition, your inner wisdom. It often speaks in subtlety, easily drowned out by the louder demands of the world. Yet, listening to this whisper, acknowledging it, is choosing to trust your own inner compass, to believe in the wisdom that resides within, rather than constantly seeking answers outside yourself. This choice cultivates a deeper relationship with your authentic being, guiding you towards decisions that are truly aligned with your highest good. It is a choice to honor the sacred temple of your own inner knowing, allowing its gentle guidance to illuminate your path forward. One quiet truth. Every moment you stand at a crossroads, not necessarily of grand life, altering decisions, but of countless small, subtle choices. These are the choices of perspective, of response, of attention. Will you choose to dwell in frustration or seek a lesson? Will you react impulsively or choose a moment of pause? Will you focus on what is lacking or find gratitude for what is present? Each of these they are the silent architects of your inner landscape, shaping your emotional world, your mental patterns, and ultimately your lived experience. When you become conscious of these micro-choices, you reclaim agency over your internal narrative, directing your energy towards expansion and well-being. This gentle shift in awareness begins to repattern your destiny from the inside out. It is not always about making a dramatic pronouncement or embarking on a grand adventure. Often, it is about the quiet internal pivot, the subtle redirection of your energy and attention when you choose compassion over judgment, understanding over anger, patience over haste. You are not merely reacting, you are actively shaping your internal world. This internal sculpting, this deliberate cultivation, your choices create your atmosphere, your aura, your vibrational frequency. They are a declaration to the universe of what you are ready to embody, what you are ready to receive. This silent act of choosing is a testament to your inherent capacity to influence your own life, far beyond what external circumstances might suggest. Your energy follows your attention, and your attention is a choice. If you constantly dwell on past regrets or future anxieties, your energy becomes entangled in those narratives. But you have the power to consciously redirect this flow. You can choose to focus on the present moment, on the blessings in your life, on the opportunities for growth. This is a deliberate redirection of your vital life force. Choosing where to place your attention is one of the most powerful choices you can make, for it is choosing to be the sculptor of your own reality, deciding which seeds of thought and feeling you will water and nourish. This redirection is not always easy, but it is always available to you, a gentle recentering into your own power. The small, seemingly insignificant shifts you make, day by day, accumulate over time into monumental transformations. A single drop of water may seem inconsequential. Similarly, a choice to be a little kinder to yourself today, a choice to pause before reacting, a choice to dedicate 5 minutes to quiet reflection. These are not trivial acts. They are profound investments in your future self. Each small conscious choice builds momentum, creating a gentle yet unstoppable current towards your desired destiny. It's like tending a garden. You don't see the flowers bloom overnight, but embrace the power of the incremental choice, for within these gentle shifts lies the profound capacity to rewrite the narrative of your life, one quiet, deliberate decision at a time. Every new moment, every fresh breath, brings with it a fresh opportunity to choose. The past is a tapestry woven with threads of choices already made, but the present moment, this very instant, is an unwritten page. You have the inherent capacity to begin anew, to choose a different path, a different response, a different intention. This understanding is immensely liberating. It frees you from the weight of regret and the chains of habit. Choosing to see each moment as a fresh opportunity is choosing hope, choosing growth, choosing renewal. It is an act of profound self-forgiveness and self-empowerment, a gentle reminder that you are always evolving. This moment right now is your invitation to choose again, to choose better, to choose with greater awareness and intention. Your choices are not merely reactions to external stimuli, they are profound reflections of your inner values, whether consciously acknowledged or not. When you choose to speak with integrity, it reflects a value of honesty. When you choose to forgive, it reflects a value of compassion. Becoming aware of this connection, that your choices are the living expression of what you hold dear, allows you to align your actions more authentically with your true self. This is a powerful form of self-discovery. By observing your choices, you begin to uncover the foundational principles that truly guide your life. Choosing to live in alignment with your values creates a profound sense of inner harmony and purpose, eliminating the internal friction that arises from living a life that contradicts your deepest beliefs. This intentional alignment is a cornerstone of a truly meaningful existence. It requires the courage to choose differently, to diverge from the well-worn path, to challenge familiar patterns, and to embrace the discomfort of growth. It is easier, perhaps, to remain within the confines of what is known, even if it is no longer serving your highest good. But true transformation often begins at the edge of your comfort zone, where the landscape of possibility truly expands. Choosing courage means stepping into the unknown with an open heart, trusting that your inner wisdom will guide you. It is choosing to honor the gentle nudge of your spirit, even when it leads you away from. This act of courageous choice is not about being fearless, but about moving forward despite fear, knowing that on the other side of that apprehension lies a deeper, more authentic version of yourself, ready to emerge. It is a powerful affirmation of your capacity for change. A small like on this video helps us share these messages with a wider community seeking comfort and inspiration. Thank you for your support. Imagine dropping a pebble into a still pond. The ripples extend far beyond the initial point of impact, influencing the entire surface. Similarly, every choice you make, no matter how minor it may seem, sends out subtle energetic ripples that touch not only your own life, but also the lives of those around you, and even the broader fabric of existence. A choice to offer a kind word, a choice to practice patience, they contribute to the atmosphere you create, the energy you project, and the world you help to shape. Choosing consciously means choosing with an awareness of these ripples, understanding that your intentional actions contribute to a more compassionate, harmonious, and beautiful world. One choice at a time, it is a gentle reminder of your inherent interconnectedness and influence. The journey from examining external relationships. So often we offer compassion and understanding so readily to others, soothing their hurts, validating their struggles, and extending grace. Yet, when it comes to ourselves, a different standard often applies, doesn't it? A silent, relentless critique, a constant striving for an unreachable ideal, a harsh inner dialogue. This, too, is a choice. You can choose to extend that same gentle hand to your own heart, to speak to yourself with the same tenderness you would offer a cherished friend in their deepest moment of doubt. Choosing self-compassion is not an act of weakness. It is an act of profound strength, a deliberate decision to nurture the wellspring of your own being, to honor your inherent worth. It is releasing the invisible whip of self-judgment, and instead embracing this choice, this gentle turning inward, begins to reweave the fabric of your inner world, mending the spaces where self-doubt has taken root, allowing a quiet strength to bloom in its place. It is a fundamental choice that redirects your internal landscape, transforming a battlefield into a sanctuary, one tender thought at a time. Consider the burden you carry when you are unkind to yourself. Then that lightness, that inner spaciousness, is a direct outcome of your compassionate choice. Boundaries, often misunderstood as walls of separation, are in truth acts of profound self-love and self-respect. They are the invisible fences you erect around your energy, your time, your emotional well-being to protect what is sacred to you. Many of us struggle with setting boundaries, but choosing to establish clear, kind boundaries is choosing to honor your needs, to safeguard your peace, and to communicate your limits with integrity. It is saying yes to yourself, even if it means saying no to an external demand. This choice empowers you to maintain your energetic sovereignty, preventing depletion and fostering healthier, more balanced relationships. It is a gentle declaration that your well-being matters and that you are worthy of protecting your inner resources. Choosing boundaries is choosing to create a sacred space within your life where your spirit can thrive, unburdened by unnecessary external demands. In our fast-paced world, there is a pervasive pressure to be constantly doing, constantly productive, constantly engaged. The idea of stillness, yet choosing stillness over constant doing is a radical act of rebellion against this relentless pace. It is a deliberate decision to pause, to breathe, to simply exist without agenda, without output, without striving. This choice allows your nervous system to regulate, your mind to quiet, and your spirit to replenish. In the stillness, you create space for insights to emerge, for intuition to speak. It is a choice to honor the cyclical nature of life, recognizing that rest and contemplation are as vital as action and achievement. Choosing stillness is choosing to reclaim your time, your attention, and your inner peace from the relentless demands of the outer world. It is a gentle yet powerful step towards cultivating a more balanced and deeply fulfilling life. The modern world inundates you with information, opinions, and advice, often creating a cacophony that drowns out your own inner guidance system. We are conditioned to seek answers externally, to consult experts, to follow trends. But you possess an innate wisdom, a deep well of intuition that is always attempting to guide you if only you choose to listen. Choosing to listen to your intuition means cultivating a quiet inner space, paying attention to the subtle nudges, the gut feelings, the quiet knowing that arises from within. It is trusting your inner voice, even when it contradicts external logic or popular opinion. This choice empowers you to make decisions that are uniquely aligned with your authentic path, rather than blindly following a prescribed route. It is a practice of profound self-trust, a gentle yet powerful affirmation of your own inner knowing. Choosing to listen to your intuition is choosing to reclaim your inner authority, allowing your deepest wisdom to be your most trusted guide. The world offers a very narrow definition of success, often equated with material wealth, external achievements, status, or power. This singular narrative can lead you down a path that, while outwardly impressive, may leave your soul feeling starved and unfulfilled. But you have the profound choice to define success on your own terms. What does a rich and meaningful life truly look like to you? Is it inner peace, deep connection, creative expression, service to others, or simply living in alignment with your values? Choosing your own definition, it frees you from chasing goals that do not genuinely resonate with your spirit, allowing you to pursue what truly brings you joy, purpose, and a sense of deep contentment. This choice is a gentle invitation to explore what truly nourishes your soul, to build a life that is authentically rich in the ways that matter most to you. It is a radical affirmation of your unique journey. In a world that often demands perfection, where every image is curated and every achievement amplified, the pursuit of flawlessness can become an exhausting and unattainable quest. This relentless striving for perfection can lead to anxiety, self-criticism, and a persistent feeling of inadequacy. Yet, you have the profound choice to choose peace over perfection. This means embracing imperfection as an inherent part of the human experience, accepting your flaws and vulnerabilities with kindness, and allowing yourself to be authentically, beautifully human. Choosing peace means releasing the need for external validation that often fuels the pursuit of perfection, and instead cultivating an inner sense of contentment and acceptance. It is a choice to rest in the gentle embrace of good enough, recognizing that true beauty often lies in the perfectly imperfect. This choice frees your spirit from an immense burden, allowing you to breathe more deeply, to live more joyfully, and to connect more authentically with yourself and others. It is a profound act of self-compassion. If you are finding comfort and clarity in these reflections, please consider joining. Stagnation, the feeling of being stuck or unmoving, can be a profoundly uncomfortable experience, often disguised as safety or familiarity. It is the antithesis of life's natural flow, which is always towards growth and expansion. Yet, even in moments of perceived stasis, you always have the choice to choose growth. This doesn't mean you must constantly embark on grand new ventures, but rather that you can choose to learn something new, to challenge a limiting belief, to expand your perspective, to cultivate a new skill, or to simply approach an old situation with fresh eyes. Choosing growth is choosing to remain open, curious, and resilient in the face of life's ever-changing landscape. It is a gentle commitment to your own evolution. This choice injects vitality and purpose into your daily life, reminding you that you are a living, breathing, evolving being, capable of constant renewal and transformation. It is choosing to be an active participant in your own unfolding journey. The stories you tell yourself, about your past, about your potential, are immensely powerful. These narratives shape your beliefs. Perhaps you've been carrying an old story, a narrative of limitation, of past failures, or of unworthiness. This, too, is a choice. You have the profound power to rewrite your narrative, to choose a story of resilience, of growth, of inherent worthiness. This is not about denying your past, but about choosing a new lens through which to view it, a new meaning to extract. Choosing your narrative is an act of profound self-creation, shaping the internal landscape from which your future will emerge. It is choosing to be the empowered storyteller of your own life, crafting a narrative that inspires, uplifts, and propels you towards your highest potential. This gentle yet radical act of choosing your own story transforms your relationship with yourself and the world. The journey of self-discovery is not a linear path, but a winding river navigated through a series of deliberate, conscious choices. Each decision to listen to your intuition, to honor your boundaries, to extend self-compassion, to define your own success, is a step further into the landscape of your authentic self. These choices are the signposts that guide you deeper into your own being, revealing layers of strength, wisdom, and it is a journey of intentional living where every choice becomes an act of self-inquiry, a gentle question posed to your soul.